How's it going, everyone? Nick with Foreclosure Finder back with another walkthrough of the week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. New videos every Saturday morning. We are out here today in Ware, Massachusetts at another one of my brokerage's foreclosure assignments. Just got this one in, so figured I'd do the initial inspection and video at the same time. Why not? So this one won't be listed probably by the time the video goes live. Doesn't mean we can't do the video though. This one has some interesting stuff going on inside. I think it would be a good one to showcase, just obviously because we have some issues. So first things first, start on the outside as is tradition. Obviously got a bit of a roof issue. The roof's tarped in the front over the garage here, and then on the back side of the house as well. We do have wood siding, the big clapboard shingles on this one. Siding's actually in pretty good shape. I actually like the color too, so that's not as big of an issue. One thing about this that I was kind of able to determine, go ahead and walk down the little step here, determine was it looks like this garage and the living space above the garage is an addition. We'll see that inside, but one of the easier ways to determine obviously is we have the change in the bricks here. So it looks like maybe this might have been replaced at some point, but we got obviously the difference here, and then it doesn't match the foundation. So one indicator, and then there's a clear dividing line in there as well. Got the neighbor's dog barking at us, so maybe we'll say hi to the little guy on the way around. Just apologize if he's barking in the background as I work around here. Looks like they had a little cutout here, like a tree growing, some rocks here. What's up, puppy? So yeah, so they had something going on here, maybe like a little, I don't know, pond, pool, a little bit funky. Got some good yard space back here, goes up on the hill a little bit, but nice flat when you get up there. That outbuilding's empty, nothing in there, nothing too crazy about that, just a aluminum outbuilding, but good space up here. We're basically in the middle of the woods, so you get some of that rural feel. Take a look at the back of the house. Again, just get Mr. Puppy over there. More of the roof issues present right here. I can actually see something hanging in the gutter now that I see that, and it looks like they were just using those to cleat up so they can get on the top. And it actually, see if I can get an angle back here, it actually looks like there's no shingling on the flat part of the roof. So that would definitely add up with what we were seeing inside. We'll take a quick look on the side here, and then we're going to go in through the back because that's just what was rekeyed here. Just make sure, pretty sure the oil tank was inside, but with it kind of underground, we'll confirm just to make sure it isn't buried. And then nothing on the side here. Again, siding in pretty good shape. It even looks like it's been more recently painted. Obviously got some issues here, but not too bad. All right, we'll go ahead and get inside here. All right, so again, we're coming in through the back. There is power around here, but it's not the best, so should have some good natural light. Basically, you're walking in. This is right above the garage. You'll see why I think it was added after the fact. Mostly, it's just a big rectangle, and then you're going to see once we get into the kitchen. But basically, like a family room, living room, just another area of entertaining. We'll go ahead and turn around here, and then it like basically has this dividing wall, probably just for support, because they have the pass-throughs here, right? And on the other side, and the fact that there's just a sliding door into the kitchen from this room, that was my first indicator of, oh, maybe this wasn't original to the property. And then it does have its own like a heating element here too. So probably, actually, what is this? It's got an AM PM on it. Oh, burner, yeah. So it's a heater. All right, just had a radio on it too. That's kind of cool. But that was kind of like when I saw the sliding door, I was like, that's kind of weird. Doesn't really make sense. Then it cuts off right here. Basically, there's nothing on this other side except the what I would deem as the addition. So I think that's the case. It was just after the fact, because this being a sliding door just makes no sense. That would only lead me to believe this was the outside at some point. So just keeping that in mind. Kitchen, I mean, it's a kitchen. It's a big square. Probably just get a little dining table here in the corner, but probably could use a little bit of a layout adjustment, I'd argue, especially if you're going to come in here and renovate. You got this whole like kind of blank space here. That's probably where the table went. But I wouldn't be surprised maybe if they were using the other room as like a dining room. I'd almost argue to maybe blow this out a little bit and kind of make this all one big kitchen dining room, but that'll obviously depend on, you know, plumbing, electrical, and where everything is under that. So again, just decent size. not too bad. Come down here, we got 2 bedrooms on the first floor. Do we have power on in this room? Yes. So some of the lights don't work. We're getting the fan on. Just a regular bedroom. Nothing to really see in here. Hardwood's honestly not in too bad a shape. There's a few trouble spots, but overall, I think it should be more than able to get a refurb out of it. Pretty easy. Full bathroom down here. It's a one and a half baths. 1 full, 1 half bath. We got the half upstairs. Toilet's missing, and this one's been vacant since about 2021, based on the winterization stickers. So again, just looking for any glaring issues. I mean, it's pretty typical of what we've seen in other properties. So not too concerned about it, right? No big glaring problems. Bedroom number 2 on the first floor here. This one does have a nice little built-in, which is nice. Just some more storage here. Good sized rooms too. Honestly, not too bad. Then we'll pop into the basement. We'll work our way around. Basement looks pretty good as well. I'm not seeing any real glaring issues. It looks like they were getting water down here at some point, but effectively, what basement doesn't? We are on public water, but I believe it's a septic system out here. So a little bit of a mix. One thing I have noticed at this property is there's a few of these jacks in the basement. There's one here, and then we got 2 over here. So, you know, obviously they're holding it up. I'm just curious as to what the issue may specifically be, because those seem to be the only problem areas. So again, I'm not a structural engineer. I don't really have an idea. Usually stuff like this is obviously it's compromised in some capacity, which is why it's like that. All right, so the oil tank is inside. That's good because in-ground can be a little bit of a pain in the butt. Water heater, furnace, they look all right. I mean, obviously we're getting water down here in some capacity, but without being able to see like the burner and stuff, I can't really determine the condition. Can I take a look at it from this side? Let's see. Oh, all right. I mean, it probably use a service, may need replacement. I do see some rusting on it. So again, they were obviously getting water down here. There's a bunch of rust on the columns and the beams. But good full-size basement. Again, maybe a little homeowner special here and there, but not too bad. This is a little workshop area on the side, right? And then this was that garage. And actually, you know what? Now that I say that, I know I said the foundation was different on the outside, but it looks like the outside might just have a skim coat on it, because we got block in here and we got block in here. So, but again, like that screen door just seems way too. That sliding door just seems way too weird to have there. So again, garage, nothing too crazy in here. It's a garage, it's a basement. That's how much water this place might have been getting. How rusty the electric box is, or these switches are, because those are metal switches. So, or metal plate covers, I should say. So this place was getting water in some capacity. But I mean, you guys have seen enough videos now where that's pretty much almost not a guarantee, but high probability of it, right? I don't think we'll need the light for in here. Coming into the living room, this kind of like rounds out the rest of the lower level. Not too bad. I mean, wish it could be a little bigger. It's just basically a square. Go over to the corner. You got the nice built-ins with the wood panel and the fireplace, though. I do like that, and some of the accent trim, and then just over to the kitchen there. It's like I said, just the way the house sits, it seems like that is an addition. The sliding door is not a common thing you see, unless it is a scenario like that. All right, we'll get up here. Now this is where obviously we saw the roof having some tarp on it on the outside. They had some issues in here, but this is a little confusing because, you know, they had hardwood up here, right, in some capacity. We can see that they pulled it up. We obviously have the drywall taken down in most of the rooms, basically in every room. But, you know, we'll just walk into this bedroom here. It looks like they gutted it, and like this was all the leftover. Like you only see this, like the sheet plastic stuff in like the older homes. So this isn't something that I feel like was recently done. Because this, like I said, you wouldn't be putting this material in here now, at least to my knowledge. You know, I could be wrong too. I'm not perfect, but that just seems a little questionable. And just like kind of the color of everything, the condition of it. This looks like maybe this was the original. This was like under what was originally here, and they just left it here or put stuff up after this roof issue. Because obviously I'm not going to walk in here just because some of it does look a little bit compromised, but, you know, a little hangout room. They had a pool table in here, but you can just see the insulation is, you know, basically destroyed. It's all come down. So they had a major roof issue here. Maybe didn't fully replace the roof or tarped it, you know, to mitigate it. But obviously they had to come in here and tear a bunch of this stuff out before the mold really got to it. Because again, just to kind of, this was probably the original floor, you know, underneath. That's understandable. But some of like this like wrap, this insulation wrap, and some of this, like, this is like particle board. That's not drywall. So maybe they were just trying to get it through, you know, just a piece of wood jammed in there. So maybe they were just trying to make it passable for the time being. Here's the half bath. Again, this seems weird. This seems like it doesn't want to be here, but it is. It's very tight in here. You can see under the floor a little bit right there, that gap. So, you know, I don't think it was an afterthought, but it's just, it seemed maybe they just never updated up here. I don't know. Like I said, it could just been original stuff. They took everything down and just maybe couldn't afford to get everything back in. I'm not, this one's a little bit of a question mark, to be honest with you. Because obviously it was finished at, so see, that's weird too, because you wouldn't just hook that up if there wasn't drywall. So some more evidence of the roof issues. And we are like actually in the attic. They basically dormered this out, right? So we got it here. You can see some more of the old roof line there. Maybe this was replaced. I don't know. I'm just taking a look for any gaps, seeing any daylight. That's from the bedroom there. I mean, you got a skylight here, which is nice, but it's covered by the tarp. And again, just some more. Maybe that was a panel to get up a little higher if you need to. Just a lot. This one has a lot of question marks at it, so it's a little tough to figure out what may have occurred. Plus, this like carpet is basically, it looks like it's out of 1977. So it's interesting. Like I said, I'm trying to put the puzzle together, and I'm having a hard time. But that's not necessarily my job. Just some more of the plumbing going down there. Okay. So yeah, I mean, like I said, a lot of these houses have question marks. It's trying to figure out what may have happened based on the evidence, but at the end of the day, it's just an estimate. It's a guess. We don't have the facts to necessarily validate any claims. Just to, like I said, kind of estimate, make our best educated guess here. I think that's going to be it for this one today. Yeah, we did the upstairs, middle, downstairs. All right, so I think that'll be it for this one. Just want to thank everyone for sticking around for another video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And Nick signing off till next time. See you.